All right, Detroit Lions received the second highest free agency grade in the NFC. Now, a lot of you guys and girls and guys didn't like what they did in free agency. Said that they didn't spend no money. You got to spend money to win. Like I keep telling y'all, um, they knew they know they not close. All right, you don't see them out here saying that. You don't see them out there saying they close. They know they don't have a quarterback. Um, so they're not gonna spend. They're gonna probably try to get the cap together right away. That's the number one thing for them, and try to get players in here that when they get the quarterback, they're gonna be able to plug and play and put them in a position to succeed. All right, that's pretty much what you kind of that's pretty much what you're getting. All right, that's what they're trying to do. All right, they trying to clear up the cap. They still overturning the roster from guys they don't want from Bob Arum, the Quinn Trisha era, and they're gonna keep trying to build the depth. I think that's what they're doing right now, getting the cap together, building depth. Right. I think after that they're going to then they start adding elite players to the football team. They really trying to get that depth together and get guys that fit what they're trying to do, which to me is just dumb. Because I mean, obviously, it's always a scheme fit, but it always, sometimes you got to find a way to make talent fit in your scheme. That's when you got something that you think everybody that Bill Wash drafted, you know what I'm saying, was perfectly fit their scheme. No, you just gotta sometimes you gotta make your scheme fit the talent sometimes. And now that Belichick don't have Tom Brady, a lot of people starting to see that he ain't that great a talent evaluator. They've been drafting bad for years, but Brady just covered up a lot of that BS. He covered up a lot of that BS. So, you know, so that's what people kind of got to understand too, dude. It's like it's just to the point um where you got to find talent. You got to make talent fit what you want to fit, and everybody not going to be a culture fit. You know, everybody is not going to be a culture fit on what you're trying to do. So, like I said before, they building slow and steady. And, like I said before, if you've been around the block, you got time to burn. Hopefully. Tomorrow's not promised. But like I said before, man, people talking about that, they tired of waiting for the Lions to win, man. I've been waiting for 30 some years for them to do something in my lifetime, bro. So I think I can wait and see if Bob Brad Holmes can build it the right way. So I think they just trying to do it slow and steady, and they just trying to do it and continue to do it the right way. So that's just something that y'all gonna have to be patient with. I think they did the right thing in free agency, and let's see what this national writer has to say exactly on how he feel on the situation. He says, notes the Detroit Lions received the second highest free agency grade in the NFC. One national writer understands Detroit's Lions strategy this offseason and believes it's the right move for rebuilding the franchise. Right? It says Detroit Lions free agency period didn't catch a lot of national eyes for a good reason. The majority of their money was spent on their own free agency. Only 5 outside players getting new deals. Every single one of them was a 1-year contract. Locally, the strategy was met with mixed reactions. Some were eager to see the Lions get a little bit more aggressive than the offseason, especially after Lions general manager Brad Holmes called this point in the rebuild, the player acquisition phase. Other understood and respected the modest approach, understanding that the Lions strategy is to build through the draft and rewarded players who responded to coaching and matched their culture. Okay. So Warren Ryder saw it that way too. Bleacher Report's Ian Wharton rated every team's season thus far, off season thus far, and his analyst of the Lions surprisingly did on for a national analyst. Wharton gave the Lions a B, the second highest grade in any other NFC team, only behind the Buccaneers, and said he respected that Detroit knew where their roster was at this rebuild. Quote, knowing the state of your roster and realistic ability to get better in free agency goes a long ways towards winning the offseason, Wharton wrote. Quote, winning free agency is relative, and for Detroit, it needed to make a calculated investment without splurging on shiny names who are unlikely to push the team over the top. The organization accomplished that goal. That's the best I heard it put, better than I. Wharton goes on to say, re-signing Charles Harris and Tracy Walker both on why he considered affordable deals was an impressive feat. considering how each developed under the staff of 2021. It's worth noting that only the other NFC North team that came out with a favorable grade from Wharton was the Minnesota Vikings that received a B, while the Packers and Bears both got C minus F respectively. You can read Ward's analyst here by clicking there. So obviously Michigan is visiting the Giants tomorrow, and we'll visit. Okay, I don't care about that. All right, so I think just bonus stuff down here. So and that's spot on. A lot of people, was mad over here, and we went live about it and saying that why weren't they more aggressive? And I'm just telling y'all, they not close. Keep told y'all about the Pistons last year. They weren't close. They would have been a lot closer had they put Pat Cade at the Muhammad ball handler. We knew early they wasn't. And they said they want to see how both him and Killian work sharing the ball, which we know that was a bad idea. You look at the teams that like to share the ball, like LA with Westbrook and LeBron. That don't usually work. But yeah, like I said, I like their free agency, bro. Like I really want, like so many times you spend money on free agents, guys come here and come in situations like this and stop giving the effort. It just wasn't the time, bro. They not close. No matter y'all think, Jared Goff turned it up late last year, man, that's BS. We've been seeing that our whole career. I could just tell people just start being a Lions fan, they don't know nothing about Detroit Lions. We've seen it plenty of times. They start off hot, they finish slow. They start off slow, they finish hot. It was more about Jordan Love being in a quarterback, Arizona sliding at the wrong time, didn't have some of their players. And, then you go back and you look at Minnesota. They should have beat Minnesota early, but Minnesota wasn't a playoff team neither, so they was not close. Not close. And they're going to continue they probably going to this draft continue the tradition of building the trenches, and then they're going to try to do what Cleveland did is plug a quarterback in, and that's not going to work. Try to do what Seattle did is plug Russell Wilson. That wasn't even their plans. Cleveland wanted Baker Mayfield to be the guy, and he wasn't. They probably should have drafted Josh Allen pretty obviously, but like I said before, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, bro. It's going to take some time. Like I said before, they're going to go through another page where they're going to continue to build the trenches. I'm going to already tell you what's going to happen. Y'all want defense. They're going to give you defense. What's going to happen again? Hopefully some of y'all are competent, because a lot of y'all football-wise are incompetent. And y'all see what I see with the quarterback play and see how I hold him back. Everybody just tend to forget how bad Goff was. Brown Holmes like Goff. He want to give Goff a new deal. He want to make Goff deal or guarantee Goff deal. That's what he want to do. Their priority this season was to get better at quarterback, and they didn't do it from any of the three levels yet. They're not going to get better. I'm going to go ahead and say that. They didn't get better from a starter position. They didn't get better from a backup position. They didn't get better from a third string position. Right? And all three, the top two quarterbacks on this roster was bad. So at the end of the day, if I don't have a quarterback, I'm not going to win in this league. They don't have a quarterback. So that's something that y'all gotta look at, bro. They're gonna build this slow and steady. I see, depending on what the draft look like, I see another 3, 4 win, 5 win season. They don't have depth. A lot of their depth got hurt. Price got hurt. Parker tore his ACL, right? They brought DJ Shark in. Will they draft another receiver? Probably not. He probably gonna wait to the 4th or 5th round and try to do what he did with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like I said, they're gonna listen to you guys. They're gonna continue to build the trenches. They're gonna continue to draft defensive players, draft old linemen, draft defensive linemen. They're gonna try to build it the old way. And what you're gonna find out is it don't matter. If you don't have a quarterback, you're not gonna win, no matter how good your team is. Look at Cleveland. Cleveland had a Pro Bowl all-star type of team. Look how the quarterback held them back, and they were scared to go to Case Keenum, who won all 2 of his starts. So, I mean, like I said, it was nothing to be done in free agency, bro. Especially not at the pinnacle, not at the pinnacle price. It was nothing to be done. You go out here and you bring in all Chandler Jones, you go out here and bring in, a Von Miller or something. What's going to change? You can't move the football. You can't throw the football. Well, he didn't have a receiver last year. Well, that's not an excuse. Had the number 1 tight end last year. One of the top tight ends, excuse me, last year. That's who you had. It's not an excuse. DeAndre Swift out the backfield. You had a running game. You know what I'm saying? You still couldn't make nothing happen. So I mean, those who got faith in Jared Goff just gonna continue to show you guys why. Gonna continue to show you guys why. The right reason this team won't win, bro. Everybody talk about ownership, and that's fine. And that's the biggest reason they won't win. But the second biggest reason they won't win is because the fans. Every offseason, these fans go out, buy tickets, they keep supporting, they keep coming to Ford Field. Why would I sell a team if I'm continuing to flip profits? And at this point, you have nobody to go see, no Matthew Stafford. Who are you going down there to see? Benjamin Folks said if they get 800 people can go down, and it's going to be short-lived. You don't go down there for somebody to sack the quarterback. People go see games to see touchdowns. There's anomalies like LT and stuff. Like people go down there to see touchdowns. People go down there to see wins, big plays. So that's just my opinion on it, man. But I like what they did in free agency too. Cleaned up the cap, overturned the roster still, bringing some guys back. It's going to be a slow process. They're going to build it just like Bob Quinn and Matt Millen. I mean, Martin Mayhew tried to build it. They're going to build the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And, they're going to build it that way. It was rumored, already said they ain't even looking at inside linebacker. That's the biggest hole they got, not named quarterback. So we'll see, man. Like I said before, people crowning Brad Holmes the best GM we had already. Just let you know how pathetic we have been. So hopefully you can change something around, but it is what it is. I like what they did in free agency. Nothing fancy. Continue to clear the cap up. You got to pay Aurarie. But like I said before, be best if they took Malik Willis and just got it. Or if you don't take Malik, move down, get assets. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, response to video requests. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook than Instagram. Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Peace.